So a bit of a new thing. We kind of discussed it was a good idea. We're going to play five-a-side now.
Five-a-side, lovely.
So we're going to have opening batsman,
Yeah.
all-rounder, wicket keeper, spin bowler,
Seamer.
and a seamer.
And this is played with or against?
Yes, you can do whatever you.
Right, well, again, there'll be some honourable mentions though. Opening the batting, but I'd have to go with Andrew Metcalf. It's a tough gig, open the batting. I mean, I've always struggled with it. I've had some success, but obviously opening up's tough. And I just think consistently he's had some good spells, some bad spells. There was a spell the other year where he had something ridiculous, like it was either 11 or 12 50-plus scores in a row.
Wow.
And he's scored some big hundreds for us. I'd have to go with Andrew. I couldn't say anything other than Andrew. So going with Andrew.
Is your opening batsman?
Opening bat. Top order batsman. I think, and again, we're probably going to go more to like the D&C days here because I think in order to do it, you've got to look at some longevity, right?
Yeah.
And again, let's leave the pros out of it. So I think top order batsman. Scuttle's he's an all rounder really.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pick him though because I didn't play with him that much. I'd say top order batsman. I mean Martin's pretty destructive and he was very very good on his day.
Yeah.
So probably 90. All wicket keeper.
Wicket keeper. Wicket keeper, yeah.
So stumper. Jonesy might get in at Doveholes because he's a good bat as well. And do you know what? For and listen, Jonesy, this is not good, but for a bigger lad, not as big as me and you, like, but he's tall enough, and he gets down and he moves pretty well.
Yeah.
And obviously as a batter, good bat. Just want to make sure. I mean Walshy at Brody. Good stump. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I like Aaron. I shouldn't come into it, should I? I like Aaron.
Don told me a funny thing about it. He's only just won the wicket keeping award for the league last year. That's
really?
The first time he's ever won it.
Is that right?
That's right.
I wouldn't have said that.
No, it's not. I was surprised when Dom said it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I could be a right nerd and go back to like Shorey, who used to play. Obviously, like way back when, was a frightening wicket keeper. But I suppose my sort of era, so to speak, probably go with Walshy.
Yeah.
Go with Walshy. Did we do? Oh, we're going to be six-a-side here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to go six-a-side, so you can do your all round.
Yeah, we've changed it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So, there'd be three in. So, Alistair Stevens, swing a brick, really, really good at batting, awesome at batting. Pete Richards, but then...
ferocious ball, Pete, didn't he?
Yeah, the thing is, his record against us was really good as well, and annoyingly, there were a few real crunch games where I felt like we were on top, and he just came off in a big way, and he got on with it as well, didn't he? Like that's the thing.
He did.
But Oliver Andrew would never forgive me if I picked Pete over him.
You're never on the same time zone, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but that said, and Ollie, if you're watching, Danny Brightmore was suggesting that whether he got in as an all-rounder or not. He will not like that. Let's go Oliver.
Good selection.
Spinner. God, spin bowling. Who are you putting in here, Nico, spinning wise? D&C?
Well, you can't, your club president, arguably in the D&C.
Righty, yeah.
50
Righty were great.
Guarantee you 40 to 50 wickets a year.
Yeah, we're going right. Listen, listen, it is a man, by the way.
Yeah.
And just quick shout out for Righty, actually, before we get to the end of this. There's a man who needs some real credit, because there aren't many blokes who'd stick around playing cricket as long as he had done after the accident. He had, 750 kilos of steel on his toe, which obviously didn't survive.
No. That was a weird day when he came. When he had his flip flop with the weight on it.
But like for a while he was doing that thing. I remember him when he started playing back from his injury. Oh God, I love Righty. He was playing with that insole with a fake big toe and one for balance and everything. Listen, Righty would have no problem with me saying he would never the same player after it. But I mean, it would be. So
just destroyed your best foot.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Righty. Let's bang Righty in. I mean, we're going Mottram centric here, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
Seam bowler, you've got enough to. You've got enough to choose from.
Yeah, I think. Listen, around the league again, we talked about a few of them, like John Coleman, Critchlow. There's loads I could pick from, but I'd have to toss it up between Scotty and Burke. Yeah, I'd take Scotty. I think Scotty's been awesome for us, to be honest. Second team captain now.
Yeah.
And again, a real. This is going to sound really, really corny, but I'm actually really proud of him because he got the yips.
Yeah.
Certified yips, I reckon, a few years ago. We played with a slightly different ball, just like he couldn't control it. And he's completely come through that, and he's bowling really well again. And to be honest with you, one of those where, if he weren't second team captain, you'd probably be nudging him in first team. So, and look, there were times when Mike was pretty unplayable, really. If I was on a pitch with any kind of help, if there's anything to extract out of it, I'd pick Mike Scott to bowl. Especially when those Scott zones you get into, just a great bowler, great competitor for us, and a great lad. So yeah, I think that rounds it up.
So round it up, you've got Metty to open the batting. Knighty's
the
curveball come into the.
Knighty's snuck in. He's snuck in, hasn't he?
Can open the batting as well with Metty. So
yeah.
Then we've got your all-rounder Dean Oleandrew.
Yeah.
Wicket keeper as.
We went for did we decide in there?
Aaron Walsh.
We went Aaron Walsh.
And then you've got your
spinners
Righty
and Scotty. Yeah.
Good.
We're
6.
Yeah, we're beating anybody with that. Yeah, I like it.
We'll have to compare as the podcast goes along and see where we're going to fit. We'll pass it back and forth, and then hopefully if it kind of expands, we'll remember where we started. So we'll come back and see how things have moved on in
I was going to say, I think you were telling me that Kyle Hogg might be on this thing, so I would suspect his might be still but I'm still backing our lads.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks for your time, Steph.